Get started.
Hello everyone, I'm Joanna Atiye. I'm the Cardano lead here at Photrek. Today we want to present our SPO Health Monitor, which was proposed under the Cardano Open Developers Challenge. So this solution aims to promote network reliability, fairness, and robustness in the Cardano ecosystem through decentralized tooling.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. James Amon. I'm a lecturing professor at Rice University and a software engineer for Web3 systems. So specifically in the context of Cardano though, what we're thinking about today is the propagation of blocks through the network and how that affects specifically in the most foundational sense, the rewards that are distributed to the SPO operators. And so if Cardano is seeking to achieve the most decentralized and secure blockchain to be the foundation of the global financial ecosystem, then knowing and being able to identify any minute biases in the network is really crucial to maintain fair robustness and fairness throughout the entire block production and consensus process. And in particular, some of the things we're going to be focused on are thinking about how chains may work together to build little segments or time their when they actually release blocks and try to bias that towards giving themselves an unfair advantage, but hiding in kind of the normal noise that just is around the network all the time. So that's really the goal of the project. Can we go to the next slide? Yeah, so primarily the sources of uncertainty that I've just mentioned, the hiding the block production a little bit or trying to bias within the noise, right? We can primarily think about it as three sources of uncertainty that are related somewhat to just the engineering of the blockchain itself, right? It's kind of fundamental. It's you're always going to have some amount of this, no matter how good the implementation is, no matter how well engineered your system is. It's just kind of a fundamental limit of the technology, right? The way that it's built. And one way that you might be familiar with is this idea of the blockchain trilemma, and that's one way of saying what are these fundamental trade-offs. But related to those different aspects of the trilemma are these different ways that you can then take advantage of them. And so here we've kind of related to how the leader election is related to, in the previous slide, we had that statistical bound that's got a really long tail and you may have experienced that sometimes blocks don't get created for minutes at a time. But we want to be able to take those intervals and then go over multiple epochs and over multiple peers and incorporate additional network information in order to be able to evaluate the sources of uncertainty and who is, if in fact anyone is trying to bias the network, and primarily through first building the health monitor and then evaluating it to make sure what are the detection thresholds in order to better promote the fairness of the network as we just deploy it to SPOs. Sorry.
Hello, I'm Dr. Blake Anderson. I'll be working with Photrek in a role responsible for solution development. So how do we envision this becoming a solution? We envision these capabilities to manifest in the form of information theoretic metrics that we can display on a visual graph that the SPOs can immediately look at and get an indication of, does it seem like something wrong is taking place on this network? Do we see evidence of bad actors on this network? We show, for instance, 3 representative metrics that characterize these probabilities. And from these probabilities, you can characterize different aspects of it. For instance, how calibratable are these probabilities to actual observed events? That's what accuracy tells you. Robustness tells you worst case, tail distribution criteria. Decisiveness tells you effectively how emphatic your probabilities are, how well they support decision making. So with this visualization, we believe SPOs will immediately be able to get a a very quick understanding of what's taking place on a network, specifically for detecting the presence of bad actors. And in the latter milestone of this effort, we anticipate engaging the community with educational resources so that these are more immediately useful, not as some esoteric probabilistic terms, but something that SPOs can use and quickly understand in a day-to-day sense of what's the health of the network, and do we see signs that bad actors may be at play. Excellent.
Hello, I'm Kenrick Nelson, the founder and president of Photrek, and it's really exciting for me to see this terrific team come together. Joanna runs a SPO, and so has real world experience and what the needs of the SPO community are. Also on the team, but not with us today, is Amir Azim, who's the technical lead for this for her North Africa SPO. And then James is an exciting new member of our team, coming with expertise in having actually built a chain using the Ouroboros protocol. And so he has deep understanding of the development side of the Cardano blockchain. And then Blake Anderton has been working with me for several years now in doing risk analysis. And we've really perfected what we think is a unique capability in being able to visualize the subtleties of forecasting and then in this case, what the health of the SPO network really is. We've broken the project down into 4 milestones. So the first part of the effort will be to stand up an initial health monitor. Then we're going to validate the features and operability of the effort. And then we'll be testing this with users, particularly with Joanna's group, but also with other SPO's community members. And then finally, we'll present this and provide some educational support to the community. And we're doing this at a price under 200,000 ADA. So we're really excited to have your support and appreciate you joining us in this journey.
Thanks everyone for listening to our presentation. Look out for some more Photrek proposals. We put in a total of 5 this round. We will be recording some more videos and posting them as well to our YouTube channel. Appreciate the support. Thanks.